So I'm starting something new. I thought I would make my butter coffee while I talk to you. I don't have butter coffee every morning. I normally use Nut Pods. Product placement. Just kidding. Not sponsored by Nut Pods, but I do like them. And I do try to I try to have a kind of like a less inflammatory diet as much as possible. In my 20s, I found out that gluten wasn't great and can be very rigid about it and then less rigid about it. I don't have celiac, so I'll have bread sometimes. I really do have a gluten intolerance though. I think I have a dairy intolerance for the most part. So milk, ice cream, all the good stuff, it's not great. Even yogurt. These diets, I like the keto diets. I've tried all the diets and the different ways of eating just to see what works best with my system. But anyway, Nut Pods it's coconut cream and then it's basically like almond milk and it has other stuff in it that whatever, but it's only 10 calories and for 1 tablespoon, which of course I'll put more in there, but it has no sugar in it and stuff. And so I got to where I stopped drinking sugar in my coffee and try to have things that aren't very sweet in the morning. Sometimes I have done the intermittent fasting. That is not what this video is about. I was just gonna have you see if you wanted to join me while I make I do make a butter coffee. Now we ran out of ghee and that's really what we've been doing. And I have this NutriBullet over here. And so I've already had some coffee because I'm a coffee girl with my Nut Pod. Okay, this is the French vanilla flavor. It's very light flavored. And normally we do with ghee, but we don't have any ghee. So I'm using organic sweet cream butter. Whatever. And it's just to do a little fat in the morning, which to some people that's not good, and maybe it's not good for me either. I did say I had a dairy thing. The butter, I don't want to do too much of it. Ghee's probably better. Maybe it's better if I don't do any, but it's like satiating when I'm not ready to have something to eat, when I'm still enjoying my coffee. And so there we go. I put a couple in there, put it in the old NutriBullet. You got to be careful because it's hot. You know, it's hot coffee. Let it go good. And then opening it is always fun. So I use a towel and I've had it before where I didn't get it open and I was very disappointed because I was like ready to have my coffee. And then you always go have your favorite little mug. I got these at a little gift shop. I'll try to remember what it is, but a little gift shop up in Asheville, North Carolina. We live in Western North Carolina. And what I really wanted to share is about Bunny and I had a 10-year anniversary. Y'all do the butter coffee? It's so good. It's rich and creamy, and I love creamy stuff. Yeah, it's really good. So Bunny and I had our 10-year anniversary, and we went to dinner, and we don't go out a lot, but we went to dinner in town. We live in a small town in Western North Carolina, and it's September 1st, so it was Labor Day, and you'd think that there was a lot of stuff going on, and maybe there was, but I didn't know what was going on. Anyway, we went to dinner, and we were seated. It's it's like an old house, and it's small with the restaurant. And there is an upstairs, which we didn't sit. We were downstairs, seated downstairs. And then, so we had a waiter, but Bunny knew, I guess he had worked at the college. But there was another waiter there who was really sweet and actually, yeah, so I knew him too from when I was teaching at the college. And he's really sweet and he was talking to us and he said that there was somebody upstairs, like somebody famous. And he showed a picture to Bunny and it was Danny McBride. And I was like, oh, Danny McBride! Okay, so I'm like, oh my God. And so he would be coming down the stairs at some point to leave. And then Bunny said that he would let me know because I was sitting kind of with my back to where maybe I wouldn't see him. And Bunny comes downstairs, but he made it to the door so fast. Like the room's not very big. It's like a living room. It's not very big, but he was with a friend and I turned around and he was like already making towards the door. And so I was like, hey, just shouted, hey. And he turned around. I mean, how rude. Turned around for me. And he turned around and he was like, and I was like, we love you. And he was like, thanks. And his friend, you could tell this friend was also like, that's sweet, fans and stuff. But anyway, I didn't shout out, Ricky Bobby, Ricky Bobby. But hey, not like, excuse me, Mr. McBride, no, it's just totally rude shouting at him before he left like, hello, come on, have some class, Rachel. But anyway, yeah, happy anniversary. Danny McBride came to our anniversary party.